So do you think that the Harley Livewire lets you download songs in terrible quality?
Probably.
It probably does that, but you know what it doesn't do? Come in at a budget that makes any sense at all. The Harley-Davidson Livewire. Harley-Davidson's first all-electric motorcycle, coming August 2019. This bike weighs in at 460 pounds, produces 74 horsepower, and 52 foot-pounds of torque at any speed instantly. It goes 0 to 60 in under 3.5 seconds and goes 110 miles on a full charge. Is it worth $30,000? All right, we've got that out of the way. Do you want to talk thoughts?
I mean, there's no exhaust.
There's no exhaust. This is a Harley-Davidson motorcycle that you can't even buy an exhaust for.
Kind of takes the whole point out of it.
Half the point of buying a Harley is to get a badass exhaust. But look, it's the future. Electric vehicles are coming, whether anybody likes it or not. I need a can of gas between my knees when I ride down the road.
That's how I feel like the whole point of it is.
Wouldn't you feel like such a poser? Like, it looks like it has a gas tank. It's made to look like a motorcycle. But you know damn well all that's in there is a plug. It's a cool looking bike.
Concept.
It's definitely made for performance. You're definitely going to be one of the first people out on the road on an electric motorcycle at all. I mean, Harley didn't invent the electric motorcycle, but you're still ahead of the curve. You've got the first electric Harley. It looks fast. It goes fast.
Yeah, it's supposed to be extremely fast.
You know, they've got these like moped and scooter looking things that are all coming out. It's definitely the way of the future. And new tech is
Expensive.
When they came out with the Apple computer and the Windows computer, and there were like two computers,
Yeah.
they were like $1,000. $1,000 was a ton of money back then.
Yeah.
It's the first of something. It's gonna be expensive. It says Harley on the gas tank, so it's gonna be expensive. Let's talk about the charge.
Yeah.
Let's talk about the range and the charge, dude.
110.
110. Let's be real.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Probably about like
The way you ride, how far do you think you get? Maybe 90 miles. So less than a Sportster with a peanut tank, dude. That's unacceptable to me that Harley's going to charge. I get it. It's new technology. But Harley wants to charge 3 times what they charge for a Sportster, and it's going to go less distance. And then when your Sportster runs out of gas, what do you pull over and do?
Go get gas.
Go get gas. How long does that take?
Maybe 5-10 minutes.
Maybe 5 minutes.
Yeah.
And you're back on the road for another 100 or so miles, depending how you ride and all that. It's 3 hours at home, and apparently, supposedly, I don't know, dude, I've never used an electric charger on a vehicle. Apparently, the ones that are at gas stations are 3 times faster. Still, dude, I'm going to ride 100 miles. I have to plan my ride or hope that I, around 100 miles, land at a gas station with that kind of charger. Leave it in the comments if I'm totally wrong here. Am I supposed to sit at the gas station for like an hour? Like legitimately, we're on a ride, I've got all my buddies with me, I'm the only one with electric bike, I'm super cool. We have to pull over in the same distance I would have to as a Sportster, which is already annoying to your friends with highway bikes. And now everybody has to wait for me for an hour?
I guess don't spend $30,000 though and take that bike on a long distance trip.
Yeah, it's definitely not made for that. No. It's obviously like a commuter and a bar hopper, and
it
like
definitely looks like a bar hopper.
Yeah, dude, for $30,000 I can walk into the Harley dealership, buy a big V-twin, and put a touring kit on it. Because let's be real, it's $30,000, but that's before taxes, fees, licensing, interest. You're gonna pay like $35,000, $37,000 by the time you're done making payments on it, let alone the insurance on a brand new motorcycle. Let's talk about the service. There's Wi-Fi on this thing, and they haven't been clear about how it's gonna work, but like there's an app. You can have like cellular service to the motorcycle, so it's connected to like the cloud. I don't know why I need the cloud On my motorcycle, like, I love tech on bike. I just hooked up a Sena to my helmet that has a GoPro. Explain to me why I need data on my bike.
I honestly couldn't.
I don't know. And is Harley going to charge you for this? Am I going to pay $10 a month forever to Harley?
I feel like that's their end game with it.
Because there's always a Harley tax, right?
Yeah.
Is that it? Is that the Harley tax?
Yeah, I guess if we got the money, $30,000 to spend on that bike.
$30,000, dude, I could buy myself like a whole new life. There's a bunch of videos out already about this. We didn't beat anybody to the punch. Our opinion isn't really new or different. Our opinion is Harley's high.
Extremely.
Like really, really, really high. Like what are they smoking in Milwaukee, dude? Let's go to Milwaukee.
I don't want to go. I mean, I've read some reviews.
Cool.
I've read some reviews on it, and like it basically sounds like comfortability of when they ride it, their experience. It basically sounds like they're riding my bike, my bobber. One guy said the gas tank seemed like it was kind of riding up his nuts because of the way it's pitched and the way.
Sweet, so it's $30,000 and it's not comfortable.
Yeah, basically.
Tight. Way to go, Harley. What are you thinking, Harley? Look, I love this bike. If you sold it for $20,000, we'd all still gripe that it's too expensive, but people would buy it. I don't think a lot of people are going to buy this at $30,000 before, all the expenses. No, how many do you think you're going to see on the road this year?
People that want the Harley name brand, like, that's not what they're...
It's finally really true what people say. You're paying $10,000 for it to say Harley on the side of the fake gas tank. How many do you think that we're going to see on the road this year? Because we've passed zeros.
I mean, I don't know. I won't be able to hear them.
A zero costs what a Sportster costs. Let's be super real about that. A zero motorcycle, the electric motorcycle that looks like a super enduro bike, they're like $11,000 base model. They're basically the same stats, give or take a number here or there. It's a third of the price.
Yeah, it's cringeworthy.
Oh, it's cringeworthy, dude. It's pushing the boundaries of motorcycles. But that price sticks in my throat. $30,000 hurts, dude.
Out of your mind.
No, dude. You priced this bike at $30,000. You just took a really cool, sweet, futuristic thing that I should totally be into. Maybe not interested. I don't get it. I know they're reaching out to millennials and the younger market and the Gen Z. Nobody in Gen Z has $30,000 for any motorcycle. Anything else?
No.
All right. As always, smash the like button, smash the subscribe button, smash the notification bell. I am WIGSLY, the first of his name, the Lord of the Wolves, the leader of the pack, the Warden of Waterford. This is Nasty Nate. We'll see you on the road.